In just a few more minutes, part 2 of the fairy event will begin. Welcome back to Shark, the Fairy Hunter. I will be quite busy in this second round because this update is extremely exciting. Make sure that you follow me throughout the entire video. It will include a new land, new equipment, new pets, and especially new seeds. I will experience all of them, so let's go. Before diving into the main topic, I want to show you the achievements in the game. For this mission, I need to hatch 8 more eggs. I'm required to actually hatch the eggs for them to count toward the achievement. It's time to hatch some eggs, and I'll be using the Brontosaurus to increase the chances of getting a pet with massive size. Not bad at all. These pets are not really necessary, so I will just sell them. Woohoo! Mission complete. I really enjoy the feeling of conquering this achievement. My next mission is to obtain a golden mutation on the brown mouse. Do you guys know where to get golden pet shards? I just need to complete this quest first, then after claiming the reward, I'll get the pet shard with a golden mutation. So the quest is done. That was way too easy. Make sure to collect all the rewards granted by the achievements. Woohoo! The reward is super exciting. A rainbow pet shard. So good, so good. Mega lollipop is not bad either. It increases your pet's age by 100. Next to it is the egg incubator, a handy machine for hatching eggs. It can increase egg hatch speed by 3 times, but you have to power it with fruits. You just need to put the egg into the machine, and soon you'll have an egg ready to hatch. The eggs ready just need to be placed and opened. No more putting them down and waiting. It's time to put this pterodactyl into the mutation machine. The update is coming soon, so I'm preparing the carrots so they can get mutations later. I can use the T-Rex to transfer the mutations to other fruits. I placed a decorative crate in front of the garden. It can even talk to me, but I am not really curious about it. This is what makes me curious. This update has added to crafting tables, which are quite interesting tools for the fairy event. I will gradually obtain them and experience them. At the same time, a new NPC has been added standing here. It tells me that every 30 minutes a fairy ring will appear to take me to the fairy world. It also hopes to receive my help, which is to capture the fairies and bring them back to their world. In the previous video, I had already upgraded all the features in this place, but in this update, additional upgrades have been added. The reward from this well remains the same, but right next to it, a new crafting table has been added. Inside it, there is a chest that allows me to unlock rare seeds and a new pet called Phoenix. In the previous video, I already opened 400 of these seed packs and received the rarest seed. The rest are new decorations, and I do not know whether they had any special use besides decoration. So first, we need to create this fairy net in order to catch the fairies as requested by that NPC. I wonder whether the fairy jar is the item used to contain the fairies after catching them. Up here, it does not show its external appearance. Since one has a well appeared here, it seems that it will take me to the fairy world. Woohoo! It truly is another world of refreshing and innovative update of the game. I will go explore around this world. It does not seem to be very large. Here, I can also encounter fairies. Perhaps this is their home. What is that glowing? I guess it will give me the things back there. That is right, they are crates. They have not been unlocked yet, and I need to catch fairies in order to purchase them. There is also a glowing golden one here, but I also need to catch a lot of fairies to unlock it. It seems that these are the shops in this world, and this particular shop will be related to pets. This platform seems to be for parkour, but it is quite difficult to jump. I will use my pterodactyl pets to jump higher more easily. This glowing pink gem is similar to the blue gem from the Beanstalk event. It will allow you to receive rewards. Players have to do parkour to reach them, as they are scattered all around this world. There is another shop, and this one seems to sell seeds. I need to quickly catch fairies in order to unlock it. When the weather changes in the real world, the same will happen in the fairy world. while receiving the rewards earlier. I obtained the fairy net. It is time to hunt fairies while I am still in this world. After catching a fairy, you will receive a fairy jar. Do not be foolish like me and release them, because they will fly away and all your effort will become meaningless. In this video, Farmer Shark will have quite a hard time. I have to catch thousands of fairies in order to unlock the shops down here. I have found another shop, and this one seems to sell equipment. This is also the place where you can entrust the fairies. It will increase the bar above according to the number of fairy jars you have caught. Each time you reach 100 fairy jars, you will receive something from this shop. The only thing I can do now is to catch thousands of fairies in order to complete the event, and the first step seemed to be very challenging. I tried releasing the fairies again, thinking that I would be able to catch them back, but the result was still foolish. Haha, look at me, just like an alien coming to invade and capture the inhabitants here. Does anyone think I am the bad guy? Haha, so far I have caught some fairies, but that amount is nothing compared to the requirement to unlock the shops. Oh my god, I will have to work hard like a little bee. Do not forget to collect these pink gems, as they will give you quite a lot of useful rewards. The fairy world is not always available. You must wait 30 minutes for the portal, and the time inside lasts only about 7 to 9 minutes. When the time runs out, the world will automatically send you back to the original world. The reward I received for this hunting trip is 2 enchanted chests. Not bad. The number of fairies caught will be recorded on this board. Exactly as I have been pursuing. Fairies are caught with the fairy net and kept safe in the fairy jar. Submit the fairy jars to the luminous sprite to receive rewards. I will craft a large number of fairy nets, as they will be useful for me in catching thousands of fairies. Oh my god. What is happening? It is very rare for 7 event weathers to appear at the same time. Prepare the useful tools for this event exploration. An island with a giant tree has appeared next to the game's map. Perhaps that is the fairy world. I have prepared quite a lot of mutations on the carrots in my garden. You probably already know why, and I will talk about this later. I really miss the fairy world. I will find a way to get there. The raptor's speed and long jump cannot help me get over there, but luckily, the update event provides exactly what I need to reach that place. Woohoo! I just have to swim quickly across with the under-the-sea weather from the admin. I have reached near the island, and it looks quite different from what I imagined. But before reaching the destination, the game sent me back to the garden. It seems the admin knew I was cheating. Haha. To craft it, I need 1 sun bulb, 1 strawberry seed, and 1 harvest tool. But I do not have any sun bulbs in my inventory. I need to plant it quickly. It only takes 100 fairy points, and I will have a fairy net in 30 seconds. Each time we craft, we will receive 20 fairy nets. That is wonderful. You can also catch fairies in the game's garden, as they appear all over the map. The next tool is the fairy color, used to summon fairies on the map. It requires 1 godly sprinkler, 1 fairy jar, 2.5 million sheckles, and 8 minutes to complete. Each time you craft it, you receive 2 fairy colors. When used, it only summons a small number of fairies, which is quite insignificant. I quite regret crafting this tool. The time has come for the fairy portal to appear. We only have 9 minutes to explore the fairy world. This is the portal that takes players back to the garden, the gateway connecting the 2 worlds. I will craft this tool. It helps extend the duration of the next fairy wave by 5 minutes. But I will use it as a fairy summoner because it will be useful for catching fairies. I have to wait 1 hour to craft that tool. The fairy summoner can help me summon a swarm of fairies to my garden, and that swarm of fairies will grant the fruits in my garden the glimmering mutation. But at the moment, my garden contains only 2 fruits that have not yet received the glimmering mutation. As a result, the remaining fairies have vanished from the garden and no longer appear there. Fortunately, the fairy event weather has arrived at just the right time, causing the fairies to be scattered widely across the entire map. This presents a perfect opportunity for me to go out and catch them all, and I must make the most of this chance before the event ends. I will still use this wool because it will increase my fairy points, allowing me to upgrade the feature that this NPC has newly added. I will need to craft more fairy nets to take full advantage of the event weather. Fairies will be appearing continuously, so having enough nets will let me catch as many as possible. As soon as I finish catching one batch of fairies, the fairy net is already ready for the next batch, without having to wait. You should use multiple raptors to increase your running speed, allowing you to catch more fairies faster. It is time to try my luck. I will open these two enchanted chests. So bad, so bad. Isn't this the lowest value reward in the chest? A new pet is not bad either. Let us see what percentage chance had to roll from the enchanted chest. About 34% from the enchanted chest and 28% from the rainbow sack, which is similar to the emerald but seed, not as good as I thought. Now, let us take a closer look at the skills of this pet to see what makes it outstanding. It only increases the growth of all magical type plants, which is nothing surprising. I really do not need it that much. I have grown the fruit that Garden Ascension requires. Let us take it out and exchange it for garden coins. I will save up my garden coins and wait for the right opportunity to use them. You will see how I put them to use. Continuing to catch fairies, I have timed it so that in a little while, the portal to the fairy world will open. By then, I must ensure that I have caught enough fairies to unlock the shops. The time has come for the portal to open. Let's go. This is the place where I submit the fairies I have caught and receive rewards. Oh no, I am still missing 2 fairies to receive the reward. I must catch them quickly. Of course, these pink gems are still useful. Down. Let's check the shop. An enchanted chest, not bad. I have unlocked the first 2 items, but they are quite expensive since they must be purchased with fairy points. I will buy the luminous ones so that in the next fairy waves, fruits can receive the luminous mutation instead of glimmering. Oh, I still have to catch quite a lot of fairies to unlock the next items. I am really exhausted. I have also unlocked the first item of the next shop, but it says no stock here, and I have run out of money to restock. The crate shop is the same. The seed shop has unlocked the first item, but I really do not need the enchanted seed pack anymore. I want the other seeds further down. Down in the fairy world, there are also many fairies. This is where they live, and I have to take full advantage to catch as many as possible. So far, I have only caught 100 fairies, while I need to catch thousands to unlock all the shops. I cannot let this crafting table rest. I must always keep it crafting the items I need. I have run out of sunbulbs for crafting, so I need to plant a lot more of them. It is time to go to the fairy world. Everyone, do not forget to collect these gems. As you can see, an enchanted chest worth 15,000 fairy points can be obtained just by collecting these gems, or simply, the fairy net, which normally takes 30 seconds to obtain, can also be acquired by collecting these gems. This event is more difficult than the beanstalk event because players have to move around a lot to complete tasks and receive rewards. I have checked the shops, but there is still nothing that I feel the need to buy. After that, I roamed all over the map to catch fairies and collect reward gems. When the time ran out, I was teleported back to the beautiful garden. I will use this luminous one so that my garden can receive higher value mutations. It is time for me to earn fairy points so that I can buy valuable items in the lower part of the fairy world. I need to collect as many fairy points as possible. And now, I need to plant a large number of fruits and then mutate them into glimmering so that I can submit them to the wishing well. I do not understand why, but even though the wishing well requires glimmering tomatoes, whenever I submit any fruit with glimmering, it is still accepted. Now I only need fairy points. The reward itself does not matter. At first, I had more than 5,000 fairy points, but after using the wishing well, I only have a little over 1,000 left. This means that all my effort has gone to waste. So I decided to use the old method, which is to submit only the fruits that the wishing well specifically requires, as it will give more fairy points. I will prepare all the fruits that the wishing well might request in my garden and add the glimmering mutation to them, so that I can simply harvest and receive fairy points more easily. The fairy weather has appeared, and I will show you a trick to catch fairies extremely quickly. Stand here next to this tree root, and the fairies will keep appearing at this spot. You just need to spin and catch them without having to run around. I fed Sam more food to raise the friendship level to tier 3, and the store has unlocked Coco Mango, a prismatic tier fruit. Now I will collect the fruits that already have the glimmering mutation, using this radar. By using this method, every time I submit a fruit that matches a request from the wishing well, I will earn a fairly large amount of fairy points. This makes the process much more rewarding compared to just submitting any random glimmering fruit. It also ensures that I am using my harvests efficiently, since every fruit I prepare has real value when exchanged. Most importantly, when I decide to reset the wishing well, I will not be at a loss of fairy points. Instead, I will steadily increase my total points, making progress toward unlocking the more valuable items in the fairy world shops without wasting time or resources. I was planning to upgrade the features from this NPC, but they are far too expensive and require a large amount of fairy points. So I think I will stop upgrading for now and focus on saving fairy points instead. Now I finally have enough fairy points to buy an enchanted chest, even though it is quite costly. I still couldn't manage to buy anything from this shop. So lucky, I was able to buy a new seed in this world, so this trip wasn't in vain after all. Now I'm back in my garden, working tirelessly to earn as many fairy points as possible, because I know that down in the fairy world there are plenty of expensive and valuable items waiting for me to purchase, and I need to be fully prepared if I don't want to miss out. If I use up all the plants I currently have to send to the wishing well, then there's really nothing to worry about, because I can simply return to my garden and harvest the crops I've already planted. By repeating this process over and over, I can keep my progress steady while maintaining a stable supply of fruits, and most importantly, my fairy points will steadily increase with each harvest. This essentially turns into a highly efficient fairy point farming loop that I can take advantage of in the long run. I've finally gathered enough fairy points to upgrade a feature from this NPC, but right after upgrading, I honestly regretted it because it consumed way too many fairy points. Use this trick to catch fairies. Every 10 seconds a new fairy will spawn, so you can just go AFK and spam click to keep catching them. After all my efforts, I've got 6 enchanted chests. I'll roll them all and see if I get any luck. So bad, it's that useless bird again. Finally, I got a seed with very good quality, but it is still not the item that I truly wanted to obtain from this chest, so I feel a little bit disappointed even though it is considered valuable. Each time I submit 100 fairy jars, I will receive 1 enchanted chest. This event is extremely difficult for me. Even though buying with fairy points is a bit costly, I still decided to purchase it because I really need a large number of enchanted chests. I need to catch more fairies in order to unlock and purchase this pet. 900 fairies is certainly not a small number. I have unlocked the pet drake in this shop, but even though it is still in stock, I do not have enough fairy points to buy it. I have fully unlocked this shop, but I think it is not necessary to buy these crates yet. This shop has also been fully unlocked, but I still need the final seed. Even after trying to restock many times, it still has not given me that seed. So sad, so sad. There is still plenty of time left in the fairy world, so I will go catch fairies and collect rewards from the gems. Just a little more, and I will be able to claim the reward. I'm really looking forward to the eggs in the next tier of the pet eggs shop. It is time to take a closer look at the skills of the pet I just bought from the fairy world. I need to get the wisp well, a decorative item sold in the fairy world. A new achievement task board for the fairy event has been added. Woohoo! I am really excited to complete these tasks. Most of the tasks are simple, and I have already completed one of them. I will complete each task and claim the rewards. Oh my god! It requires 10 rounds of crafting, which is quite time-consuming. I forgot that I need 1 million sheckles. I did not expect that even Shark Snow would have a day like this, once a quadrillionaire, now reduced to being broke. After a moment of thought, I decided to sell off my assets. This fruit farm is really useful for farming fairy points, but right now I also need money. Haha, one click and I am a millionaire. Wait, those are fairies, I have to catch them quickly. I almost forgot to complete the task, haha. Hey everyone, as you can see, this is Shark Snow here, today up, tomorrow down. Social life is full of ups and downs, and I have been completely drained by this event over the past few days. I have been eating poorly and sleeping badly. I hope you understand that everything I am going through is so that your experience can be smooth and effortless as you watch the entire video. At the moment, I have caught 950 fairies. Truly excellent work for a hard-working farmer, catching bugs, planting crops, and crafting useful tools for the garden. Do I not deserve to receive better rewards for all this hard work? After crafting all day long in the game, I finally managed to earn the oh my god achievement. I will sell this silly bird to free up space in my inventory. 69,000 sheckles is not bad at all. 74,000 sheckles silly, but at least it fetched a good price. Next, I will continue hatching eggs because my next task requires me to hatch enchanted eggs. It is time to hatch the eggs, but I will go through this part quickly because I want to complete the task as soon as possible. I already own all the pets from the enchanted eggs. Of course, I will use the seal to reset the eggs, making the most out of each one to complete the task efficiently. I need to keep this kind of achievement in mind, so when I hatch eggs, I should avoid using the Brontosaurus's skill. Unfortunately, I only got one refunded egg. I still need to hatch many more eggs to complete the quest. Around 30 eggs must be opened before the new achievement is recorded. Mixed in are quests where the pet's weight has to meet the mission's requirements. I still don't have enough fairy points because I've been too busy grinding achievements, because the items in the fairy world require a huge amount of fairy points. The small amount I currently had isn't enough to buy anything. I decided to roll 10 enchanted chests to test my luck. Oh yeah, I got a bit lucky since a few rolls landed me the 14% items. I'd say that's already fortunate enough. Let's check out this pet and see if it has anything interesting. Increased 0.05 times size bonus for every fungus-type plant, no better than the cardinal bird much. There is nothing too surprising, so I decided to sell it to free up space in my inventory. Then I continued to finish the remaining egg hatching quest. I have almost finished all the quests, except for the hardest one, which is to hatch an enchanted egg and get a cockatrice. In the previous video, I had to hatch it countless times before I was finally able to obtain it. I was quite hesitant about which feature to upgrade, but I think expanding the egg slots in the garden is not a bad choice at all. I no longer remember how many eggs have hatched, but I hope one will soon hatch into a cockatrice. Even though the chance is only 1%, I will still try my best and never give up until I complete this quest. Woohoo! After hours of effort, I finally managed to hatch it. And now, let's take a look at the reward I have received. Woohoo! All of the rewards are useful ones from the fairy event. I will roll all 5 of these newly obtained enchanted chests right away. So bad. It still has not given me the item I was hoping for. Next is the new fence in the fairy style. And the wishing well, which is located right in the middle of where the event takes place. And finally, the most valuable reward is the luminous mutation pet shard. That's truly amazing. I will attach it to the rarest pet I just hatched, the cockatrice. And it looks really ugly, but it can make the plant gain the luminous mutation, a new mutation that increases the plant's value by 50 times. I almost forgot that I can also craft an enchanted chest using this crafting table, and it only costs 6,000 points, but right now, I only have a little over 1,000 fairy points left, which is quite an urgent situation, so I need to find a way to increase my points as quickly as possible. I have fallen into a difficult situation. The wishing well requires 7,500 fairy points. But I only have a little over 4,000 points. Oh my goodness. The gate has opened once again, and I came here with the faint hope that I could increase my fairy points. I have no choice but to beg the fairies for a few points at a time. How pitiful that is. I need to use the pterodactyl skill to jump higher, because in the fairy world, the fairies usually dwell up above. Finally, I have gathered enough points to reset the wishing well. I must quickly reclaim my points. And now, I will harvest all the fruits with the glimmering mutation and send them to the wishing well to earn points. I also did not forget to craft an enchanted chest. Awesome! It has been completed. Let's keep crafting more. Woohoo! At last, I can buy this seed. I have been waiting for it for such a long time. I will use the Pachycephalosres to duplicate a crafted item. But I did not get that chance in this crafting attempt, so I will have to keep crafting. This time, it worked well. I will focus on crafting many enchanted chests to get the rarest item. I used a secondary account to get some fruits that would help me. Let's check how many sheckles this fruit has earned. 775 billion shekels for a cocovine fruit weighing over 170 kilograms. Not bad. Not bad. How about this Wispwing 1256 kilogram? What? The 1T glitch still happens even when I use a secondary account, gifting without trading. Something went wrong and I couldn't trade with this NPC. I realized that this beanstalk fruit is missing the cloud-touched mutation, so NPC cannot accept it. I had to find a fruit with all the required mutations, and now it's done. I'm a bit hesitant when choosing the options, and since I still don't have the seed I want, I decided to add a pet storage slot in my inventory. Keep crafting enchanted chests. I clicked by mistake and rolled this seed pack, but it really didn't give any valuable items. What's going on? The gate has opened, but I can't enter the fairy world. The game has too many bugs. It took me a whole minute before I could continue. This shop still doesn't have the Drake pet I've been waiting for. The Wisp well is the same. I currently have 50 enchanted chests, and I won't stop rolling until I get a surprising item. All 50 chests have been rolled, but not a single one gave me an Aetherfruit or Phoenix 2 items with a 1% chance. Are they really this hard to get? Oh my goodness. The pets I got from these chests aren't valuable, so I have to sell them all. I tried restocking the shops, but in the end, I still couldn't buy anything except enchanted chests. I guess I need a lot more money to restock multiple times. I feel like I've crafted enchanted chests until my hands hurt and rolled them so many times I can't even remember. Yet the results are still disappointing. I'm gradually feeling stuck. I decided to send all the money I had gathered from my secondary account and use it to restock, so I would have a chance to buy the necessary items in the fairy world. About 1 septillion shekels. Now, I no longer hesitate to restock. But even after restocking as much as I could, I still couldn't get the stock I wanted. Luckily, this Wisp well has stock. I will buy it so I can use the Wisp pet. Finally, the stock for this pet has opened, but I don't have enough fairy points to buy it. By the time I earned enough fairy points and waited for the gate to open again, the stock was already gone. So sad. After that, I submitted the fairies I had caught to receive an enchanted chest. I've restocked this shop so much that the next restock will require 1.25 septillion. I don't understand why the friendship points with the NPC pet egg shop have reached level 2. But the shop's tier 2 hasn't unlocked yet. I'm really looking forward to it. I hurriedly fed him another item, but now I have to wait 24 hours for him to finish eating. Oh my god. These are all the useful crates I've collected. The pet incubator is a machine designed to increase experience for pets, similar to an egg incubator. To operate the machine, we need to fuel it with fruits, which provide the necessary energy for it to function. Once activated, the incubator boosts the experience gained by pets, tripling the amount they would normally earn. This makes it an extremely useful tool for leveling up pets more efficiently and preparing them for tougher challenges or events in the game. At the moment, I have managed to craft a total of 51 enchanted chests, putting in a lot of effort to gather the necessary materials. I'm really hoping that this time, one of them will finally give me a valuable and rare item. Why do they keep giving me these worthless items? Oh my god. After spending a huge amount of sheckles to restock, the shop finally gave me the Drake Ted Woohoo. Let's check what skills the Drake has. It can goes to a cooking kit and breathes fire on it, helping the cooking process and boosting cooking. I currently have 87 enchanted chests, and I am determined to roll and get the most valuable item. I can't believe it. I rolled all 87 enchanted chests, plus many more times before, yet I still haven't received the item I was hoping for. I was so frustrated that I decided to spend my own money to buy 50 exotic enchanted chests, so I wouldn't have to waste more time starting over. Woo woo. I finally got the Aetherfruit. I've spent so much effort to obtain it. Woo woo. But I still can't stop. I haven't obtained the final rare item yet. That's right, it's the Phoenix, a divine tier pet. Oh my god, I've been waiting for it day and night. The remaining exotic enchanted chests are all useless, but that doesn't matter anymore since I've obtained these two rarest items. Continue collecting garden coins. Now, I will sell all the fruits I harvested earlier and prepare garden slots to plant new crops. 51 million shekels, not bad. 846 million shekels from the next harvest, very good. And after the final harvest, my total money has reached 1.1 trillion shekels. I spent time clearing out my garden to plant new crops. Arrange the crates I received here. And now, let's check the Phoenix's skills. Pets obtained from the mutation machine receive a bonus to their age value. Also, the Phoenix can apply the flaming mutation to fruits. I will apply its mutation to the carrots right away, so later I can use the T-Rex to transfer it to other plants. Now, I will plant that rare seed to see how it turns out. Oh, so this is the Aetherfruit. I decided to look for the huge version of the plant, but it seems the first one is already the largest. Let's see how much this Aetherfruit, weighing over 7 kilograms, is worth. 90,000 shekels, even though it's just over 7 kilograms. 171,000 shekels for the next fruit, weighing 11 kilograms. Still around 90,000 shekels, even though it's 1 kilogram heavier than the first fruit, and the rest amounts to 731,000 shekels, not bad at all. I harvested 2 more fruits, and their value wasn't very surprising either. It's time to open the crates. Of course, I'll also try making this fruit huge. Look at this fruit, it's so huge that the game is lagging. I'm floating in the air, haha. Oh my god, this fruit now weighs 881 kilograms, truly impressive. Let's see how much it's worth. 958 million shekels, oh my god. Nearly 1 billion shekels for a fruit that doesn't even had any mutations yet. A smaller fruit weighing around 205 kilograms only got 52 million shekels, kind of low, isn't it? After some time searching for a huge fruit, I finally found another one. But this fruit seems to be less valuable compared to the previous huge one. I used the kitsune to duplicate it and checked its weight. It's clearly lighter than the original fruit. After the Aetherfruit received all these mutations, I duplicated it again and then sold it to earn sheckles. $147 trillion, absolutely amazing. Even so, when I checked with the magnifying glass, the original fruit is worth over 150 trillion sheckles. All the fruits are worth 147 trillion sheckles, so I decided to sell them all. 743 trillion sheckels will at all. I harvested the Aetherfruits and reclaimed the seeds using the reclaimer. Next, we will plant the next seed, Untold Bell. Let's check the basic Untold Bell fruit. Oh my god, 84,000 shekels for just 2 kilograms. 173,000 shekels for a fruit over 4 kilograms. This one seems more valuable than the Aetherfruit. 28 million shekels for selling the rest. It really is a valuable fruit. I continued by growing the huge version of the plant. But I decided to quickly grow a huge Untold Bell fruit because I was too excited. 1.5 million shekels for the Untold Bell I just harvested. So bad. Oh my god, over 30 kilograms, but they look enormous. This fruit only weighs 77 kilograms, but it looks like it should be hundreds. I added more sprinklers and I am now working hard to grow a fruit that satisfies me with its weight. Woohoo! This fruit seems perfect now. It's worth 713 million even without any mutations, so I'll quickly add mutations to this Untold Bell fruit. It now has all these mutations, so I think it's time to sell it. Of course, I'll use the kitsune to duplicate it so I can sell for a higher price. $910 trillion, nearly 1 quadrillion for all the Untold Bell fruits in my inventory. Woohoo! I've explored the entire second half of the fairy event, including unlocking seeds and the rarest pets from enchanted chests, buying items in the fairy world, planting new fruits to sell, and becoming a quadrillionaire. So, see you later.